Yeah, golden child turn to opportunities and the problem ones. I wrote songs about monkeys thinking I was popping some. I was popping off, now I'm dropping bars by marketing. The marketing go off and sell myself to be the Tupac of this. Apocalypse can't come soon the way the slap I consume it. I let it consume me, harboring feelings of hatred for carbonation. I mean, it's hardly a secret. I wear it on my chest. I'm thinking I'm addicted. I'm thinking I'm obsessed. Brain rot. I got too much on my mind. Yeah, I got brain rot. And it weighs up on my mind. They talk about the coffee, the glizzy, the cocaine. Think of bits up all the time. Yeah, I got brain rot. And that's fine. That's fine. No impulses don't fire like they should. Medulla oblongata needs some super glue to make. Cause I've been sounding like I'm sniffing on some glue. The glee needs some free shavaka doing superfoods to tighten bonds. Accents playing monkey in the middle. Presynaptic responses turn to chiasynaptic references. Smoking on the crack rock, heightened inhibition. I need some epinephrine logic, feeling high pressure. Or maybe it's so I can hide depression. The safety and stupidity that EEGs don't measure. They said that CBT, that therapy would make me better. But there's something about glizzies that help me forget her brain rot.
Too much on my mind. Yeah, I got brain rot. And it weighs up on my mind. The coffee, the glizzies, the cocaine. Thinking bits up all the time. Yeah, I got brain rot.
That's
I got
fine.
brain rot. Yeah.
That's fine. I do this shit to detox, to tell my brain that it can take a break, kick back in, take some leave off, the dirt off my shoulders like Timberland beatbox, my heart. I need some adenosine. Stat doc. Dr. Dre, a homeopath, he got that chronic green. And Dr. Oz sold me some snake oil on the TV screen. And Dr. K said he just wanted to talk. But JVB told me to clean my rooms and cross my eyes and dot my T's.
Okay. Welcome to the broadcast. November 4th, 2025. Hello. Good to see you. Ayo, Roach, thank you for the 7 months. Georgia power election, a big flip too. You mentioned it when you visited the video. Oh, you were one of the people I met on the stat. Roach, good to meet you. That was nice. I don't know which one you were of the three, but it was good to meet you. Hello. Guys, can we get a moment of silence, please, for the late, great Dick Cheney? Please, can we get a moment of silence for the late, great Dick Cheney? Oh, boy. Who'da thunk it, dude? Who'da thunk it? What a beautiful spirit lost to the world, honestly. What a gentle man. My second favorite president. Did he just eat a packing peanut? What do you think? Be honest. What do you think I just did? Do you think I unwrapped a candy and ate it, or I stuffed a packing peanut in my mouth? What do you fucking think just happened? It's a lifesaver. But they were making fun of me. I can't believe they would do this. The yard crew was making fun of me. We had to film an ad. Dude, I should tell you the whole story. Wait, before we get into it. This is a true story that happened to me today. We were filming Lemonade Stand. This is not a zin. We were filming Lemonade Stand. And we finished the episode. We finished the interview with the president of Shopify. And then we're going to record our first ad. And our studio shares a wall with, I'll be honest with you, like a smoke shop. It shares a wall with like a smoke shop. You know, because we got to blaze up. We gotta fucking blaze. And the guy in the smoke shop starts playing the loudest, like wall-shakingly loud EDM. Like, bah, 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 wow. And then it's like, shit, like, and so it's shaking. We literally can't record. Like, you hear it so loudly, the walls are actually moving. So this has happened before. Like, this is a smoke shop. They play loud music. It happens. It was a bad spot for us to put all the podcast set, but what are you going to do? So, our producer goes over there. He leaves the room. He walks over. He's like, hey, it's us again. Do you mind turning it down? You know, time just allowing us to, because he's asked this before. He's asked this like 100 times before, and they always go, oh yeah, sure, no problem. Today, the guy goes, not fucking today. He screams at him. He screams at him, dude. He like, it's actually kind of crazy, like unhinged. Like clearly he's had a bad day. I don't know what. By the way, there's no customers in that smoke shop like ever. It's like never there. The guy was going, so I figured we were joking that the guy was so sad that Dick Cheney died. He had to celebrate it. Yeah, he was upset about Dick Cheney passing, dude. Yeah, so he would not let us record. I mean, he cranked it up louder after that. We couldn't, it was insane. So rather than start a fight with the smoke shop guy, we went to the yard set and recorded there. And while I was on the yard set, it was before they were about to record their episode. They were waiting 2 hours for Ludwig. I'll just say it. They were waiting 2 hours for Ludwig. It was all three of them just waiting for Lud. While we were recording it, I was stuffing my face with these mints. And everybody was making fun of me. Like, it's like, how's that fair? They were all fucking, they were all making fun of me, dude. I was like a pig in a trough, dude. You should have said not fucking today. True. Didn't you just say you threw out all the candy at home? I did. That's why I got these at the yard office. Look, I'm a little treat bot, dude. If I see a little sweet treat, I'm gonna mac it up. I'm gonna grab it. So I got rid of it all at home. And then I'm at the yard office, and then there's all these delicious mints. The Joe Biden Dick Cheney parlay looking good. Hey, good on you. That's a tough bet, brother. That's a tough bet. Who lasts longer, Joe Biden or Dick Cheney? You picked Cheney? I probably wouldn't have taken that bet. Big A, you give the vibe that your favorite Lunchable was the pizza? Well, first of all, don't ever fucking say that to me. Don't ever deign to decide my Lunchable vibe. First and foremost. And it's not true at all. I hated it. The pizza was slimy. The pizza was my least favorite, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Dead honest. Don't assume my Lunchable. You're dead wrong. I just want you to know that you're dead wrong. What? Let me see. Which Lunchable did I enjoy? Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, as I look back on it, they're all gross. But I was definitely these two. I didn't like the nachos, and I didn't like the pizza. And the ham was slimy even back then. So I was really more of this one. I was turkey and American. And with an Oreo. This would be my jam. I could still eat this now. But I would get both of these. The slime was fucking good, though. I will have to disagree. I'll have to disagree. Even as a kid, when I macked on and I did want a Lunchable, of course, but I'd be like, this ham's kind of slimy. Did Mamdani win? We don't know yet, but almost assuredly. Almost assuredly, based on the way polls are closing. I'll pull it up for you. Zoran Mamdani, 49.6% of the vote thus far. What's interesting is this is the highest turnout in a New York election since like 1969. It is a true bellwether that people are, I don't know, taken to the streets. They're woken up. They want their voice to be heard. It's something. It's certainly a sign. I mean, the Virginia governorship flipped Democratic after being Republican for a while. Again, also they had high turnout. I mean, people are, I think it aligns with what we've been talking about on this stream, though. People are fired up, bro. Who's actually voting for Cuomo? Dude, we talked about it on LS today because we had early results of the polling. We were talking about it. And listen, man, I think we both agreed. There are some people that love Zoran, and there are some people that hate Zoran. But I have not truly seen someone who loves Cuomo. I've seen, I think the most people that are pushing Cuomo are as like a bulwark. They don't want the change. It's not like they're like, oh, dude, Cuomo's my guy. I'm Cuomo pilled. He is the fucking best man for the job. Maybe except you say Trump loves him. That's not really true. Trump on 60 Minutes yesterday goes, if I have to choose between a bad Democrat and a communist, I'll pick a bad, but he's not like a Cuomo fan. But he did endorse Cuomo, which I got to be honest with you, knowing the New York voting breakdown, that's got to be, and Trump's own popularity in New York, that is the kiss of death. Trump does not yet realize that his endorsement in a lot of places, it's like what happened in Canada, dude. It's the kiss of death. He should literally learn to do the opposite. If Trump full-throated endorsed Zoran, he could have actually made a bigger impact. If he was like, you know what? I think Zoran's the right guy. Most people don't even follow fucking specific policies. If Trump said that, that would hurt. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I got brain rot. Too much on my mind. The Georgia elections are the first time Democrats won a statewide election for a state level position ever. That doesn't sound true. You sure every word of this is right? Yeah, I got brain rot. If Trump called Zoran hot, we'd be living in a Silva World NYC right now? Yeah, possibly. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. So yeah, that's the current results. Mamdani winning by large margins in Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and the Bronx. Cuomo leading in Staten Island. Highest early in-person turnout. They need to storm the Capitol. Cuomo heads. Cuomo. What's the name of Cuomo fans? Cuomaniacs. Cuomaniacs storm the Capitol, dude. Storm Cuomosexuals. Cuomosexuals. Cuomosexuals got to storm the Capitol. The early voting, dude. The mail-in ballots. Yeah, I got brain rot. I got too much on my mind. Did you see Big Short guy bet $1 billion on an ad bubble? Dude, this is so incorrect. I mean, it's not a correct reading of what happened, but I will explain it. This is interesting. It's not that he didn't bet against the AI bubble. He shorted Nvidia and Palantir, but people misread the chart. He's not betting $1 billion. He's betting like at max 100 mil, but it's the amount that he stands to pay out. Hey, did you see the Texas governor is acting 100% tariff on anyone who moves to Texas from New York? What does that mean? 100% tariff on someone who moves to Texas from New York? Hey, a tariff on a U.S. citizen moving between states is not. It's not real. What does that? Texas tariff? Greg Abbott threatens 100% tariff. Bizarrely threatens 100% tariff on New Yorkers fleeing to Texas. That's not even remotely legal. This is just great. It doesn't mean anything. That doesn't. I mean, who knows what could happen? I guess in this crazy country, but that's not enforceable. By the way, dude, Trump going down with the ship. Trump just truth socialed. Whether you personally like Andrew Cuomo or not, you have no choice. You must vote for him and hope he does a fantastic job. He's capable of it. Mamdani is not. Dude, that is the least inspiring. That is the least. Is my goat washed? That is the least inspiring political message I've ever heard. Usually he's at least pretty good at getting the base excited, getting the fucking, that's crazy. He's terrible, but you have to. Nobody goes for that. Nobody goes for that. Trump's a Fed? No, who knows, maybe. Nobody feels inspired to get out and vote because Trump told him this guy's terrible, but you have to. I mean, this is like the same thing. You know, Republicans ran on the opposite of this in the election. They were like, all Kamala has to say is how bad Trump is, but she doesn't have anything like that was their, and now they're not. They're falling into the same trap. Yeah, it was Cuomo's campaign. I mean, that is why I said over and over. I'm like, listen, even if there's like small things, you know, I'm a disagreeer on rent stabilization, rent control, both those things. I think they both backfire. It's like I've never been anything but clear-eyed at how incredible Zoran is compared to the other options. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why quibble? Why are we quibbling over things here? He's like fucking 30 years younger and not corrupt and doesn't have 9 sexual assault allegations. It's like, it's so easy. It's so easy to, I feel like people that are critical are not honest enough about who he's running against. I think that's not, that's dishonest. I mean, the same thing that on the flip side, I'll say the same thing like in Argentina. I'm like, people that are critical are not honest enough about where Argentina was at. CNN just called it. All right, congratulations, Zoran Mamdani. Mamdani. Where is there a video? I once is he got an acceptance speech? Zoran accepted speech. Is he live? Where would I find this, dude? Here we go.
Fast and free, where childcare doesn't cost more than CUNY, and where public safety.
This is June 24th. God damn it. It said live too. They tricked me. They're like playing it for the, imagine that we go live and he's saying the same thing though. It's the same speech. Yeah, I got rain rots. Too much on my mind. He hasn't think he's spoken yet? All right, I'm just going to keep it open then. I'm just going to keep it open. And we'll see. Wait.
Age gap piece of it. I mean, if Steve Kornacki tells you he gasps when he sees a statistic, like then you know that that's really attention getting. And that's been so striking anecdotally in the data to see the way the young people have turned out for him. A really sort of generational candidate here, Chris.
That's what I want to say, dude. Young people turning out for once. Dear God, are we actually getting a wild sea of change? Young people turning out. I still have faith Anthony Weiner can take it home. It's a big deal. The turnout is like one of the big stories here.
And I think, Leanne, Democrats.
So as someone not living in New York, why should I care about this election? That's a great question. I think this election is important, not just for specific policies of New York, and not even just specifically for Zoran. I think it is a beginning of I don't know, some sort of sea change. I talked about this on LS, but I'm going to say it here anyway because I think it's important. I read this book, The Confidence Map, by Peter Atwater. And I wanted to show you this chart, okay? He's got this fucking chart. Can I get this? There he is. Okay. This is the confidence map. It's how he's like, the book is about how groups feel or don't feel confident. It's how confidence as an idea dissipates and moves throughout large groups of humans, okay? And he said basically, I wonder if I could draw on this. Can I get paint? Okay, he's basically, there's two axes here, right? There's how certain are you about what the future will be like? So answer me honestly, How certain are you on what the future will be like? Are you confident on how everything's going to play out? Probably low, right? So you're somewhere in these two boxes. And then how much control do you feel over your future? How much of a voice do you feel like you have? How much agency do you feel on the ability to guide the ship? So like, if you find yourself, or as groups of people, young people in America, feel more here, it's the worst spot to be. If you feel like you have low certain, like if it's like uncertain future, a hazy future, and you feel like you have low control on how to steer the ship, this makes humans feel fucking terrible. This makes you feel want to disengage. It makes you feel low-key a little bit depressed. It makes you feel you retreat. It's like a bad spot to be. Anywhere below this line is actually not great. Anywhere with low control. Now, we find ourselves definitely in a time of like under the line control for a lot of people. A lot of people feel like they don't have agency over how they change the future. But what he says in the book, that's why I was reminded of this today. What he says in the book is like, if people spend enough time in here as a group, they have a few options. It's almost like the fight or flight. But he's like, I forget what the other word is, but it's like something or fuck it. It's like eventually people just go fuck it. They will take bigger risks to get back above this line. They want to jump here. And I truly feel like the way some of these elections are going, the great example I'll give is like Graham Plattner, where, Graham Plattner had some, I think, credible criticisms around the tattoo and the Reddit post and everything, but his polling among young people didn't drop. If anything, I think it increased because they're so committed to just him being like almost more of an outsider is helping him. They're in the fuck it stage. The normal things that would like make you go, well, I'm not sure. It's like they're over that. People want control. They want agency. They want to be able to get back into this calm and feel like they're steering the ship again. And so I think Zoran's a big, big part of that. I think people like to feel, I don't know, like they're doing something that they can't be pushed around. And is that we got Trump? Agree. First of all, fully agree. This is how we got Trump. I mean, what happened here with the Cuomo Zoran split has echoes with what happened with, Jeb Bush and Trump. Where that wing of the country, the Republican voters, they just got fed up with the Jeb Bush types, dude. They did. They felt out of control. They felt like they had this big movement of like, I don't know, Tea Party type people that weren't being heard. They were kept boxed out. So they went to that. I'm not saying this all fucking magically works out, but I'm just saying this is how humans behave in these type of confident situations. Now, the ideal is to end up here, right? Where we feel certain about our future and then we have high agency towards achieving it. But at the very least, people want to be here. They want to feel like they've got something. We all wanted Jeb Bush. Now, don't get me wrong. I think we're all Team Jeb at the end of the day. Why does Trump care about it? Honestly, I think it was, again, I feel like Trump's political instincts are flailing, bro. I feel like he had, I will never deny that he had some good ones. especially in this last election, I feel like he's flailing. I feel like he's losing it. He's constantly doing more, I don't know, foreign tours, the ballroom, the extra amount of gold. He seems more and more like out of touch. He, aligning himself to Cuomo in almost a guaranteed losing race is a self-own. It feels, I don't know. He's lashing out. He seems a little, is the goat washed? Is the goat washed? He knows he's unpopular, trying to cling to power. Well, yeah, but that's not how you do it, right? That's not how you keep your popularity up. Even among the Bay, I swear to God, a lot of things he's doing are classic fuck yous to his base more than anything. Like I said, he campaigned very hard on domestic issues. A lot of people in I don't know, fucking the Rust Belt, like they felt like he was the champion of domestic issues. Bro hasn't toured the Rust Belt once. He's nonstop world traveling. Comes back, 10 more pieces of gold. I mean, maybe Trump feels like he's in the fucking the low certainty confidence map. Maybe Trump feels like he's here, bro. He's fucking over to Cuomo. He needs to conserve his this is the exact quote. You're right. Fight, flight, freeze, follow, and fuck it. Yeah. Again, I read the book a while ago. I don't remember every detail of it, but I do remember the fuck it. And it does feel like a fuck it. Squeamish Kitty, thank you for the prime. Fight or Flight got a new expansion? Yeah, basically. Did you see the plane crash? No, there was a plane crash? I'm not really a plane crash coverer. That's not my normal shit, bro. I'm not going to cover like a car chase or a plane crash. But I do think there's some relevance. I think there's a breaking news fatality, and that's not really my fucking jam. But I will say the relevance is, if this has anything to do with air traffic control, it's a fucking indictment of what's going on with the government. Because I truly am a little bit nervous, honestly, to go on my flight in a week. Because I hear directly from people who are close to or are air traffic controllers. We're getting messages, and it's like they are overworked, unpaid, taking sick leave, making emergency measures to increase the distance between planes so it's like it wasn't ATC. Okay, that's fine. Then I probably shouldn't even cover it. Honestly, I shouldn't even cover it. It's just a plane crashing and it's sad. Listen, bro, I like to pick news I can giggle at. There's nothing funny about that. But I am, on the shutdown, I am a little annoyed. I mean, I'm more than a little annoyed, but I'm nervous about the ATC stuff. Nerium, thank you for the 10 gifties. Did you have a message? I feel like I've been walking away from other forms of media towards gaming. Before this year, I never played anything. That's interesting. I feel like the chat fucking knows this. I feel like I've been gaming less this year. But you're going to say it actually, maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't. Because I really played Silksong. And I actually still play Silksong. I played Silksong this morning. I got another hit list. I'm cracked at the fucking Lost Lace fight now. I'm cracked at it. I did Age of Empires 2 heavy this year. So I don't know. I'm not going to overly say that I've gamed less. Maybe as part of my core stream content, but I'm still a gamer. I still every few months lock into something and grind. And I have for my entire life, and I think I always will. And you know what's a good pro column? Give me one check in the pro column. Was I did pretty good at that damn Hitman tournament, and then after it was done, instead of just being like, okay, I'm done, that was a little thing, my gamer fucking instincts kicked in, and I grinded that level offline, and I got the number one time. So like that's got to mean something. That's still in there, dude. Spider picked him for the 34 months. Can you see her run? Yeah, it'll be in the video. It'll be in the video. Did you vote today? I did. I voted, dude. I feel fucking conflicted about it, but I voted yes on Prop 50 here in California. If you don't know what that is, they're doing the redistricting in Texas to get more seats, and they're doing the counter redistricting Prop 50 in California to also gain 5 seats. And I voted for it. And I actually legitimately thought about it. I thought about it, but then fucking Gavin Newsom swayed me. He fucking used his silver fox charms on me. But I voted for it. It's a real fucking race to the bottom, honestly. I hate that it's happening, but it's like we got to play in the real world here. I'm not going to fucking shy away from it. Yeah, I got brain rots. Can someone explain me how to send a message when I donate gifties? Nerium, what was your message? You just wanted to celebrate Jordan's election? Yes, thank you. I agree. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him, and I'm excited for people who are big Zoran supporters. I think this is a cool moment. And again, you know, it's just like because I listen to a big variety of sources here, and some, like, I'll give you an example, and I'm not knocking him, but one people I like to listen to, not as much lately, but I used to, was Scott Galloway. And I heard Scott Galloway, who I think is a smart guy, he talked about Zoran, and I feel like some of his criticisms are fair, and I'll give him that. I'll give him the criticisms are fair, but I think he's not being fair at what the other choices are. It's like, and that pisses me off. It's like, it's not like it's, I just hate that. It makes me frustrated, because you have to do it for everybody, okay? Like, you have to be fair about it. And to be fair is like, he's the best choice of those candidates easily, no matter what, even if I'm quibbling on a few things. Maybe I'll ask him. We might get Scott on the show. He's also a Vox podcaster, so maybe we can get him on the show, and I'd love to ask him. He did, I was in his class. Due to Mamdani winning and Virginia flipping, do you think the Dems in Congress will bite the bullet and finally vote to reopen the government? I mean, honestly, I'd say the opposite, right? This is sort of, I don't know. If they're still winning elections, then it's a sign that, like, this shutdown stuff isn't hurting them politically, which means they can keep going, which means they don't have to cave. I think it's the opposite. I think it's more of like, this gives them the ability to hold out. Honestly, I've thought about it. It's like, you know, my number one is like, I wish we didn't have a shutdown. It's fucking crazy. It's a developed country. We're going for, it's just crazy. Our government is non-functional now for over 34 days. It's crazy. But realistically, not only does the DNC not have much to lose, or at least the Democratic Senate doesn't have much to lose. They're already polling really low. But I actually think caving could hurt them more. I think it could hurt them quite a bit. I think people would be even more frustrated. But I don't know. I mean, listen, things are going to get real. I do think it would be in the best interests. I know everybody loves to go fucking oorah, never give a goddamn inch. I think there could be a negotiation of some sort. I mean, I think they both should come to the table. It's the fucking shitty thing, but I do think there should be a negotiation, because I do think it should be fucking ended in a way where at least, I don't know. We'll see. Make sure to let your good friend Gavin know. He's not in the Senate, so he doesn't actually have a big part to play in that. Schumer refused to comment on who he's voted for. He's like he's trying to dig his approval numbers nowhere. I have no fucking love for Schumer, but Schumer's endorsement would be a kiss of death anyway. Schumer's endorsement wouldn't help anybody, and I think honestly, if you are the head of the DNC and somebody's running, if two Democrats are running against each other, you should just stay out of it anyway. Like you shouldn't endorse one person because one of them, other one could win, and you want to work with them. So I actually think Schumer should be gone, bro. I think Schumer and Jeffries are just, there's nothing they could do at this point. I think Americans are sick of them. The old guard is dying. It does feel like that in a way. It does feel like there's a movement. Just for change, just for, honestly, I think it is age related, even though people don't want to say that. I think part of it is age related, where it's like, man, boomers have clung to every lever of power for so long, way past expiration date. I think people are on some base level just so frustrated with that. Just like, give it up. Just fucking let it fucking go. Dear God. But then maybe Biden will run in 28 and fucking sweep. So who knows? What up, Raz? How you been? Can we talk about T1 owner first timing Mundo in quarterfinals? I mean, it's a little irrelevant, but if you guys do want to know, I will tell you this funny little anecdote is that T1 in one of the hardest series I've ever played, Game 5, brutal match against China. One of their players picks a champion he's never played, and he starts reading the tooltips on what he does in Game 5. And like his team on the comms are like coaching him, like, okay, this is what this does. And he does honestly pretty poorly, but they win the game. And that's fucking crazy. That's insane. That's insane mogging. It's actually so beast. What up, Punch? Everybody give a shout out to Punch in chat. How is that mogging? Because he won. Honestly, because he won. That's crazy. T1's got aura, bro. T1's got aura. Dude, I have one more thing to show you T1 related. And then I want to talk about more about Zoran and what's going on here. But look at this video. I saved it for your chat. This is a video showing the voice comms of T1 in their last 4 semifinals win. They've been in the finals 4 years straight. So this is their game to get into finals for the last 4 years. Here, I'll skip ahead because you don't even see the part. This is like, let me just show you like the last year's one and then this year's. Okay? We can end for sure. Got our spears.
마오 나온다. 마오 돌아 이거. 돌아.
Yes.
내가 전에부터 바로 태울게. 쳐봐. 지랄 잡아야 돼. 야 탐라인 있어. 야 너 굴러 잡아.
Look how intense they are, how excited. Listen to him, dude, when he gets the Italy kill.
지랄 잡아야 돼. 야 탐라인 있어. 야 너 굴러 잡아. 탐라인 있어. 끝났어. 야 씨. 괜찮아. 천천히. 죽여. 잡아야 되거든? 나 10초긴 한데. 아, 잡아, 끝나. 우와! 야, 나 아무것도 안 하고 있었는데? 잠깐만, 나 애쉬 한 번만 볼래. 싫어. 근데 좀 제발!
He's like shaking. Dude, he's fucking shaking, pissing, shitting, crying. Nice, Plays in. All right, that was last year. Okay? That was a close, incredible series. This is this year.
볼은 아래 막았어요. 오케이. 타워 치면서 봐봐. 두 분 봤어, 일단. 두 분 돼. 두 분. 앞으로. 두 분 왔어.
It's like a fucking Tuesday.
솔라리네.
It's like they're grocery shopping. It's
되는데? 되냐고. 되지. 안 돼.
This match was such a 3-0 stomp. It was nothing. They felt nothing. They clocked in.
라인. 라카레 해야 돼. 파우치 컬렉스. 나이스.
나이스.
And yet again, the highest peaks of the LPL are merely stepping
Bro, it's like
stones
nothing.
to the unkillable Demon King, Faker, and T1.
It's so funny seeing that was such a dog shit series. They stomped them so hard it felt like it was like, I don't know, college versus elementary school. It was crazy. What are viewership stats like now? I think really good. Really good. It's hard to tell because the events in China on Chinese time and Chinese numbers are absolutely absurd. But it's hard to tell how real it all is. You know, the Chinese viewing platforms don't have notoriously accurate numbers. What's your favorite Korean movie? I like Train to Busan. I like Parasite. Does that count? I like Old Boy. I saw The Host in Korea. That was pretty cool. So I like those all. I like Ghost in the Shell featuring Scarlett Johansson. That was the most honest and real portrayal. I do agree. I do agree. I personally believe that Scarlett Johansson should play all characters of all races. That's just one thing I believe. I think she's the best for the job. And I'm proud of that. I'm fucking proud of that. I think Scarlett Johansson should play Xi Jinping in a biopic. I think that'd be fucking awesome, honestly. Scarlett Johansson as the next Black Panther. If she needs any tips on a good Wakanda Forever, call your boy, all right? Call your boy. I can do it better than anyone. I can do it better than anyone. I'm one of the best. Just told my 10-year-old daughter about Dick Cheney. She had tears in her eyes, and then she did the Wakanda pose and said, Cheney Conda forever. That's so cute. That's so beautiful. What an all-time great. What a patriot. That's good stuff, brother. That's good stuff. Anyway, congratulations, Zora Mamdani. Well, what else? What else did I want to discuss? Is he gonna have a speech? If he has a speech, link me. Atrioc, you up or down after the CS2 knife trade update? Are you up or down is the real question. You have my knife. It's the only knife I ever pulled. As far as I know, most things are back up. I heard that not only are knives pretty much back up, but now also reds are expensive. So honestly, they just made both of the things expensive. But, we'll see. Knives are still down 40%. Oh, interesting. That makes sense. I do know that Aiden is pretty pissed because I think he made the right call to, quote, buy the dip, buy the panic sell, blood in the streets. But then all of his trades got reversed and he got nothing. I think he's actually upset about it, which I feel bad. He got reversed on all his trades. It's funny because I don't think he should be upset because cosmically he's one of the luckiest people alive. He's got a good life. He's not financial worries, but he is upset about this, which is fine. He did lose money, but what's the small panic on Wall Street? I'll talk about that in a second. It's crazy. Imagine you made like 50K in the stock market. Robin was like, no, we don't feel like it. And it's sort of like that. It's fucking crazy. The ability to reverse trades like that is ripe with abuse. Ripe with fucking abuse. Ted Cruz feet. Wow, what a lovely username. Thank you for the 35 months. You said, I was going to vote for Mamdani, but Mamdani. Dude, people write with the M and then I fucking misread it. But instead I wrote Barack Glizzy Hands Ewing. What do I say to this? Your name is Ted Cruz Feet and you write messages like this. What the fuck do I say to this? How do I respond? This is such an absurd... You picked it. He subbed for 35 months. So I read it. Say thank you. Thank you, I guess. Thanks for your support. You say thank you. Average American voter. Have you seen this? What is this? Follow election night developments with real-time political and cultural analysis from Charlemagne the God, Ben Shapiro, and more. And you have to pay for this. You have to pay for it. That's extra funny. No way you could just offer that for free. That's too good of a deal. Wow, that's crazy. What a blunt rotation. Content like that is priceless, worth every cent. Dude, Ari's family is here up from Mexico today. They're staying with us. They're going to watch our animals while we're in Japan. They're staying with us for a few days and then we're leaving. And I came home today from Lemonade Stand, LS, and they were watching my fucking Newsom interview on the TV. Ari was showing it to them. They hadn't seen it. And her dad was making fun of me not having socks in Spanish. I understood the Spanish, and he was saying how I didn't have socks in Spanish. What's that about, huh? What I gotta come home to that? I mean, just wear socks. I did wear socks. They just didn't show. They were just too short. I didn't think my legs would be on camera. It didn't work. Oh, speaking of my toesies, speaking of these little piggies for free, right above them is my ankle, and I think I am going to add to this tattoo. I think I'm going to add the 25. I mean, they haven't missed a year since I got this tattoo. I feel like it'd be crazy to stop. I got the 22, the 23. I need to add the 24 as well, but then 25, we'll cross it out. I think it's not crazy, bro. Too much on my mind, and I got brain rot. KT's winning. What are you talking about? I would never, ever, ever bet against my dogs. T1 in finals, but I wouldn't be too sad if KT won. KT's a really cool team, and they looked really good. I'm just so glad it's not Gen G. I want to live in a world where Gen G never wins. Wait till Stans hear that. You think I haven't told Stans? You think my best friend Stans, I haven't told him how much I fucking hate Gen G for 10 years now? He's very clear, bro. He's very fucking clear. He's very fucking clear. Oh, I think we're going to play this week. Me, Stans, Lud, Squeaks. We're going to play that bus game. RV driver. RV there yet or something. The group chat's moving on that. I think that'll be really fun. I think that'll be a fucking fun group. We'll do a little friend slop. I feel like that'll be hype AF. Okay. And I'm excited for it. Let me make sure. Okay. Friend Slop got to be genre of the year easily. I mean, people want fucking stuff with friends. It'll be good. He's friend slopping with Ray Fusely and Squeaks. I mean, possibly he's also doing a whatever they call that group. The buddies. He's probably doing that, but we're also playing Stands Me Squeaks Lud. I like having done from their friends. Yo, is that such a crime? Is that such a crime? Is there such a problem with that? I think Friend Slop is fun. Peak was one of the most fun games this year. Oh, wait. Here we go. Wait, look. Zoran speaking. Oh, my God. I'm not gonna get DMCA'd. We'll wait while he's doing it. But I'll have this open and we'll have it ready for when he comes on. What did someone link me? You said you see the shift in Virginia from 2024 to now. Yeah, I mean, I talked about it. But yeah, this is incredible. This is incredible. And I think, I mean, listen, man, I don't know. Go back. I'm not trying to fucking point to anything, but go back and listen to what I said the day after the damn election. I feel like I said this exactly. And everyone's like, no one will ever change their damn mind. No one will ever change their mind. They're locked in. And I'm like, people are going to flip. They're going to flip so quickly. I'm not trying to per Atrioc here. I just like, this is the worldview I've been living under. Now, I fully understand that there's still a % chance, a world where we don't have necessarily free and fair elections. I'm taking the over on that, but if we didn't, then that would be something. But I think if we do, I remain fully confident that what is happening now, the collective chaos that is now in America will be voted against. People are upset. People do flip. They flip easily. Mm. 30% will never flip. 30% of Americans can vote yes on anything. Yeah, but that it's like when someone says they can't climb in League of Legends because they're teammates. And it's like the reality is there's like 30% of your games where you can't do anything. There's 30% where you're going to get carried. And then there's another fucking 40% where you have a big impact. And that's American politics, bro. That's American politics. You can move 40% of people. 30 are locked either way. Slime just entered this era. Dude, I fucking can't with Slime. He can't take a compliment to save his life. I told him congrats on gold. He was pissed about it. He was pissed, bro. I told him congrats on gold. Did you have an attitude? I did not have an attitude. He doesn't want compliments, he wants blood. Yeah, I guess. Did you punch him after you said that? I did like a little backslap, probably. USA is uniquely old politicians. Holy. We do have uniquely old politicians. God damn. The average age of elected legislators is oldest in the world. Well, this is 2024, so this is Biden's age. This one would be a little bit younger. I think it's 79, but that doesn't change much. Although there's some countries that are uniquely left off of here. I mean, my understanding is, China and Russia. They're, Putin and Xi are both old too. There's some missing, but of these, yeah, it does say. Elected? You tell me Putin didn't win that election? World is led by boomers. The world is still led by boomers, for sure. Is it because young people don't vote or run? Well, they're starting to. They're starting to. So Cuomo won, right, guys? Yep. Cuomo maniacs rise up. He won big. Here's how Cuomo can still win. She's going to live for 5,000 years. Okay, you're joking. But I don't know if we ever talked about it on Big A or here. But there was a hot mic that caught Xi Jinping talking to Putin at the Chinese parade where Xi and Putin were talking about living to be 150. They were like, yeah, with modern day organ transplants, we can live to be 150. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is cyberpunkian. We'll see. I mean, it's good for me, right? I can keep streaming and making the content you all love. Well, maybe we'll finally finish Smallville by the time I turn 150. You know, on my third fucking liver, I can watch Smallville season 10. How about that? That'll be something. Somebody save me. All right, I'm making sure that make sure this Zoran thing open and ready. Open and ready. Can we watch an episode of It's Your Birthday, Punch? Wait, for real? Everybody, wait, is it actually your birthday before I tell everybody to happy birthday you? On the 8th, thought you knew. 4 days till your birthday. Wow. Early happy birthday to Punch. I'm definitely not going to watch that 70s show, but I'm still going to wish you happy birthday. I hope you crack the perfect knife, Punch. Did you buy him the Civic? Did you do any knife trade-ups, Punch, after the big trade, after the big shift? I don't know. Anyway, I wonder how long I have till this Zorn thing, because I want to talk about the stock market today. But I don't know if I have time. Maybe I wait until this speech. Come on, Zoran. Is there a... Hey, Glizzmeister, day 7 of reminding you to watch this video essay about you. Oh, yeah, yes, on the docket. On the docket. Americans bet $148 billion on sports last year, which is more than they spent on movies, books, concerts, and sports tickets combined. W! Hell yeah, let's get those numbers up. Let's fucking gamble, baby. I'm talking about parlays. I'm talking about fucking, what's another fucking, I'm talking about micro bets, macro bets. We love gambling. Have you seen UFC has been going through a betting scandal like NBA? I haven't, but I mean, listen, when the bigger gambling gets, the more betting scandals there will be because the incentives get so huge to cheat, to bet against yourself and throw, or to use inside knowledge. Like, it's just not, of course it'll happen. It's happened in esports. It's happened in real sports. It's happened. It's fucking, that's what happens, bro. And it's whack. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's whack. How can you see the mayoral results for NYC if the polls close at 9 p.m. isn't like 7 for you? They close at 9 p.m. in New York, bro. Are you talking about time zones? You know what? Good point. You know what? Good point. You know what? Good point. Are you still drinking banana milk? Of course I fucking am, dude. I hope Zoran doesn't endorse Cuomo in his citizen speech. I hope he does. How awesome! What a big move that would be if Zoran gets up there and says, "I want to endorse Andrew Cuomo." He hands him the award like it's a fun. I don't deserve. It's like who said that? It's like Macklemore to Kendrick. I don't deserve this. You were the real MVP today. Gives him the key to the city. What if he says you don't mess with the Zohan? That would be stupid. I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't do an Adam Sandler reference. Really great insight into the mayoral election. If you don't link me the. Oh yeah, that's perfect timing. Good movie though. I feel like if you say "Don't mess with the Zohan" is a good movie, I know like your exact age. I feel like I know your exact age. I feel like I know. You certainly didn't watch it as an adult, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But you know what? I got a very soft. I think they're better movies, but I have a soft spot for every Adam Sandler movie I watched growing up. Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison. What's bad about it? I just don't think it's as good as his best movies. I think Happy Gilmore is a better movie. Did you ever watch Happy Gilmore 2? I haven't. I'm going to watch it with my parents. My dad and I love Happy Gilmore 1, but I heard it's so bad. Did you give up on the return policy video? Never talk about it again? Bro, there's a lot of videos I have like 2/3 done. I don't know how to tell you. The last third is the hardest part, and then I have other stuff I have to do, so I move on. But it's not possible. You seen this wrong tweet? What did he say? What did he say? 2017, he tweeted, "This shit took me forever." RT? RT? That's funny. What did Curtis say?
Can you say 6-7?
6-7.
Go 6-7. Go 6-7, please.
6-7.
Yeah. Thank you.
How did he not win? How did he not sweep, dude? He's a man of the people. He's got... There's still time to change your vote. If you wait in line, they must change your ballot. New Yorkers, get back in line. The regret people must be feeling. I don't understand, dude. I don't understand. How did he not? How did he not? He nailed it on the dot. He nailed it on the dot, dude. Holy cinema! I think Zoran's about to speak. I think he's about to speak. Hey, there's a guy in chat that keeps spamming about rent control. I have a video. I'll link it to you, bro. I feel like you should just watch it. I've said it so many times. It feels like I'm not a dancing monkey here, bro. Here, it's called This Won't Fix Housing 4 months ago. And I have graphs and charts and I fucking talk about it and I go into it and I don't. Please click it. Go watch it. It's a good video. This is my stance. But I don't think it's appropriate today because it's like I'm celebrating who I think was the best candidate, even if I disagree on that particular point. Atrioc, real question, is the Bill Moreland interview lost to time or is it still being edited? It's not lost to time. It's that he said things in that interview that I can't publish. He gave me a raw, unvarnished insider look at the banking industry, and he has a lot of wealthy, powerful clients, and he can't say it. And he asked me very kindly to be careful with the edit. And so I need to go through a 3-hour VOD and trim it down. And I don't, because my editors don't know the fuck we're talking about. I'm just gonna be real. If my editors watch that video, they don't know shit about what we're talking about, and they don't know what to cut or what to keep. And so I have to do it, and that means I need to fucking sit down and watch 3 hours again, and it's just not gonna. It just takes fucking time. Maybe I'll do it on my flight to Japan. That's not that crazy. It's been like 3 months. No, it's been like a month and a half, bro. I think maybe 2. Yeah, I got brain rots. Too much. I'm going to Tokyo. We're going to Tokyo. We're going to see Sea-Dog VA and do a podcast with him. And we're going to do abroad in Japan. We're not going to do him. Pause. We're going to meet him and go to his bar and record something there too. Should be fun. Should be fun. No, we're not going on Trash Taste, but we're going to record in the Trash Taste set. Lemonade stand with Sea-Dog. Seeing an Atrioc viewer hate 6'7" when I see Glizzy every 5 minutes is crazy. Listen, I don't like Glizzy as much as the next guy, but don't you fucking come in here and disrespect it. It's like, I can make fun of them, you can't, okay? They're allowed to say fucking Glizzy around here. That's our culture. Our culture is not your costume, Roach 606. Can we call you Glizmeister in person? Punch? You can, but I don't think you would. I don't think you would. I think you asked this question, but you never would. I beat you in a TFT match and I said Glizzy and I feel ashamed. You fucking should. I'm going to crash out real quick. I'm going to crash out. I've been playing TFT again this season. Play a couple games a day. Usually in the mornings, I'll have my fucking paper out, play a little TFT. I'm getting so many fucking people that in my games, real Atrioc? And I go, no. And they go, I looked you up, you are. They literally, one guy goes, I found your Fizz guide, it has your username in it, it is you. And then they copy my comp, they steal the champions I'm looking for, and they fucking spam, Glizzy, ping, 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 Glizzy, ping, ping. It's fucking annoying. It's so fucking annoying. I can't play a fucking regular game of TFT. Like every third game, somebody will say some shit. It's actually horrendous. I guess it's good because it's weaning me off the game. Because in TFT, you can just grief somebody. If you don't care about winning, you can just fucking copy their comp and you both lose 7th, 8th. Streamer mode coming soon? That's the best news I've ever heard. That's awesome. Is change my mind below your standards to react to or just outside your topics? What is change my mind? Change my mind. Is it the guy on the bench that goes change my mind? This guy? Steven Crowder? I don't think that's up my alley, bro. I actually don't really know who Steven Crowder is, but I know Louder with Crowder, right? That's the rhyme. But I know this meme. I know this poster. I don't know much else about him. Yeah, I don't think it's something I'm gonna be watching. But I don't watch like I said. I honestly I need to expand my YouTubers. I feel like we're watching every fucking How Money Works. We're watching every Hank Green. We're watching every fucking CoffeeZilla. We need fucking I gotta expand it a little bit. We need to watch Mr. Beast, okay. Joe Scotty. Watch Ludwig Poggies. I might watch. I saw the editor when I was at the office today. Was working on Ludwig's race video. It's not what you think. It's not a video about him racing in France. It's about his comments on various races. He tier lists different races. It's pretty controversial, honestly. You'll never guess where he puts white people. You'll never guess. And yeah, I saw Cam working on it, and it looks like a good video. He's doing translations for all the French and shit. It looks good. So maybe I'll watch that. You know, I love Lud's content. He's great. Do you think Plattner can still win? Yes, I honestly do. Yeah, I do. I think we'll talk about it more later on as we get closer, and I think I'm going to try to talk to him. That's my ideal. We're still figuring it out, but I do think he can still win. I think, like I said, I think people are, not all people, but a lot of people are at a point where they're willing to say, fuck it. They're willing to take risks. They're willing to, they want, I don't know, something different. But it's definitely a young old split. Do you think Cuomo can clutch? Where'd your sideburns go? I shaved. I might fully shave. I'm still stubbly. I might fully shave. Go back to the fucking clean cut for Japan. I'm not sure. But I am, like I said, dude, I am going to fucking grind. I keep saying this every day. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out into the fucking universe, and I'm sticking to it. Grinding health in January 1st. I'm grinding health. I'm already doing small things. Dude, I ate today. So good. Except for the candy. Fuck. I'm such a little piggy for candy, dude. I'm such a fucking candy pig. But outside of the candy at the office, I ate healthy. Because we called you a stomper? No, not because of that. Honestly, it's because it's really less about diet or anything than it is about sleep. But like in mid-October, Ari was gone for a week, and my sleep schedule got shitty, and then I started eating shitty, and then I wasn't doing basketball as much, and I just started to feel really bad. And at the same time, I was like skipping streams, and I was just like, I just felt bad. I was like, I gotta fucking. And so I got this in my head, and now I'm like slowly trying to like get back on something good. But I want to like make a schedule and do it next year. How do you manage to wear a different Lakers shirt every day? I bought a fuck ton of Lakers merch. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I did, and I get ads. When I scroll, my most common like pop-up ad is Lakers stuff, and so I buy that. I just fucking click it and buy it. I'm a fucking consumer. DeAndre Ayton's playing fucking amazing. Rui Hachimura's playing amazing. The Lakers had no LeBron, no Luka, no Austin Reeves, and they won. They fucking won. That never would have happened last year. It's insane. I'm going to go to the game tomorrow. So I will have to stream early, but I'm going to go to the game tomorrow. Wemby versus Luka. I'm going to go. There's no way I'm missing that. I'm going to that tomorrow. It's going to be fucking awesome. You drafted all Lakers for fantasy, and I look pretty good for doing it, bro. Ayton had 50 points. I don't want to talk about fantasy though. Dude, you know what? I think there's 3 things that guys talk about that are instantly boring to everyone else listening. Number 1 is gambling losses. Talking about how you got suckered on the river. There's number 2 is fantasy football or fantasy basketball or fantasy whatever. If you're not in that league, it is instantly boring. And then number 3 is ranked video game losses. And it just happened today, dude. I was congratulating Slime on getting gold, and then Nick jumps in and tells me about how bad his teammates are in silver for 20 minutes. Nick's like, yeah, dude, but I got these guys on my team and they just fucking feed, bro. There was this one guy, he was like fucking 1-18 and he kept running it down mid. And it's like, bro, I've heard this. I lived this life. Did you? He did. Wait, how do you know this? He showed me. He pulled out his laptop and made me watch the Trundle clip. How do you know this? That's crazy. Yeah, I had to watch the quote Trundle clip. It is insane. Don't get me wrong, but it's, you know, it's League of Legends, bro. Silver's gonna silver. What's the Trundle clip? I don't have it on me. He had it on his fucking laptop. He had the replay open. It was just a Trundle that was on his team that literally was one hit from killing the Nexus and backs off. And then they lose the game. That's what it was. Which is a crazy thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. That is crazy. And I'm not enlightened. I'm not like a fucking Zen Buddha master. I'm just out of the game. Back when I used to play, I would have fucking ripped my hair out. I would have broken a keyboard. I would have started typing some shit in that chat that would have been not good for polite society. So I'm not going to pretend like I'm above it, but it's like, I don't want to hear about it from someone else. No, I never use slurs. I never use slurs. Hand of God. I don't have any. No background in that. I will say, I mean, I'm just being fully honest. You know, if you're in Arizona in 2008, 9 or whatever, we didn't say gay in a positive way. I'll tell you that. But I never said slurs. It was a different time. It was a different fucking time. How about but not in the things I did. I guess the things I would do in league chat is, I mean, you could argue that it's worse. Is that I would look up their username and during the game be Googling them, trying to find out shit about who they are. Like if their username was like IcyFire420, I would be like fucking Googling it, and I'd be like, I'll try to find like their tweet and be like, oh wow, fucking nice job getting bad grade on your test, or I would do some fucking you failed at your fucking summer camp and you failed at this game too. Psychopath, dude. Psychopath. No, 100%. Your words are true. Because my self-worth was so tied up in League of Legends back in like sophomore year of college. You know, I was doing poorly in classes. I was playing all day, every day, and every loss, especially if it was someone throwing, it was like a personal affront. It felt like I had so much tied up in that. I had that dog in me, sure, yeah. I mean, it's not a good thing. Imagine LeBron did that. Well, here's the thing, bro. I think LeBron says more shit than you hear. LeBron talks more shit. All these top players do, dude. They're all more competitive. I mean, Hera was telling me, I don't want to out him, but Hera was telling me, I told him that story I just told you. He's like, yeah, I used to do similar shit on his come up in Age of Empires. Because when you're in that phase where you're just purely into the game and it's all you think about, you get so competitive. You need to like fucking relax. But I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I certainly don't look upon that time of my life fondly. But it makes you the man you are today, you know? Atrioc, I just came into some money. I feel like I'm late on gold and the economy is trash. Where the fuck would you put my cash? Occam's phaser. You have to understand my dilemma. You are openly asking for me to be your financial advisor. Do you understand? Do you understand how I can't do that? I don't understand how many times I can say it and how many different ways I can say it. I cannot be your financial advisor. I just can't do that. I can't tell you. I don't know anything about you. I don't know your risk tolerance. I don't know anything. And I certainly don't know the future. So I can't do that. I can tell you the standard thing that people will tell you is to dollar cost average it into the S&P 500. And I can tell you that if you're a little more risk averse or you feel uncomfortable about valuations, you could do something as simple as put it into treasuries and punt for a bit, 6-month or 1-year treasuries, and reevaluate in the future. You'd earn a nice 4 or 5% and then figure it out later. Those are all fine. Or you could say, fuck it, and put it on red. Or you could put it into Ukrainian war bonds and earn 25% as long as they don't lose the war. You have a lot of options. Okay? You have a lot of options. But I can't tell you what to do. You could bet on Mamdani winning the mayoral race. They're still taking bets. Dude, I found out that Ludwig, not to put him on blast here, but he's betting on sports through Robinhood. Bro, that's so cooked. That's so cooked. You're like buying sports futures contracts. He said he uninstalled it. He uninstalled it. Bro, he had a lot of money in there. He transferred it all out. He uninstalled it. Maybe. I mean, I don't know if he's lying or not. I don't think he's lying. Maybe he did pull it out. But I saw a screenshot a few days ago, and there's a lot of money in that Robinhood. There's a lot of money in that Robinhood, bro. It was yesterday? Oh, then maybe he did do it. Maybe he did do it. That's totally fair. I think he's a man of his word. He probably did do it. Are futures markets valued? You could arb against bookmakers. I mean, I guess I don't even want to say this out loud. I really don't want to say this out loud because this is a fucking horrendous thing to even think or do. But theoretically, the futures markets for sports contracts don't have the ban you if you do well attitude that the DraftKings and FanDuel have. But you're not going to do well either way, just to be real. Cuomo speech? Someone link it. Someone link it. I want to watch the Cuomo speech. Quomaniacs, rise up. I know we're heartbroken. 2 bad things today. Dick Cheney died. And fucking Cuomo lost.
I want to thank Mayor Adams, who stepped out of the race to make us more competitive, and that was a very gracious thing to do. I want to thank Mayor Bloomberg, who gave us his support, Governor David Patterson, all the unions, and I am blessed. I am blessed to have the people in this room. You have been a phenomenal team, great friends. You are superstars. Even more, you are New York patriots. And I am proud of you.
New York! This is the guy who
This
won?
campaign,
Yeah, Cuomo won.
This campaign was the right fight to wage. And I am proud of what we did and what we did together. This campaign was to contest the philosophies that are shaping the Democratic Party, the future of this city, and the future of this country.
I agree. I think
this coalition transcended normal partisan politics. It brought together Democrats and Republicans and independents, joined by the simple fact that their first allegiance is as citizens of New York City. 2 million voters, the largest number in modern political history, cared enough to show up in a municipal election. And 42% voted for us on an independent line.
Is that a hot mic? Is that a hot mic?
That is the highest percentage in modern history.
There's a hot mic.
Ironically, it is just higher than when Mario Cuomo got 40% on an independent line against Ed Koch in 1977.
Mario.
It's also important to note that almost half of New Yorkers did not vote to support a government agenda that makes promises that we know cannot be met. We support an economy of jobs, of opportunity, of entrepreneurship. That's what New York is, and that's what New York must remain. We are.
This is so strange. I don't expect him to change his beliefs or anything, but it's just he's talking like he won the election. It's like this is not what I don't understand. I thought this is a good time to be like, hey, congratulations to my opponent. Whatever. That's what you're supposed to do.
Nation of laws, and we believe in law and order, and we need the police to keep society safe.
Someone said he only prepared one speech. That's confidence. I only write the victory speech. I'm giving it no matter what.
We will not make the NYPD the enemy.
What do you but just stop saying we like you're going to do something. You're not in power. You ever see Zoolander? When he thinks he won the award, he gets on stage, starts giving a speech, and they look behind you.
We cherish our diversity, and we have no tolerance for discrimination of any kind by race, religion, sexual orientation, or creed. And we will not tolerate any behavior that fans the flames of anti-Semitism or diverse attacks. Our strength is our unity. Black, white, brown, Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Buddhist, we are one. We are the family of New York. We believe in interconnection and mutuality and codependence. And you attack one of us, you attack all of us. That is what it means to be a New Yorker. No one and nothing will ever divide us.
Okay.
And this campaign was necessary to make that point. A caution flag that we are heading down a dangerous, dangerous road. Well, we made that point, and they heard us, and we will hold them to it. Also, my friends, feel proud because we accomplished the two important New York characteristics. We got up off the mat after the primary, and we made it a real race when the media had already commenced the coronation.
But
and feel proud because we fought our hearts out and we left
that's
it
fine.
all
Yeah, you
on
can
the
say that.
field.
That's of course.
Congratulations to Zoran Mamdani. No.
Come on, dude.
That is not right. That is not right, and that is not us. That is not us. Tonight was their night, and as they start to transition to government, we will all help any way we can because we need our New York City government to work. We want it to work for all New Yorkers because our city is the greatest city in the world, and we will unite for New York City because we love New York City.
All right.
And from the bottom of
Cuomaniacs, rise up! Say it, Cuomo!
I thank
He landed the
each
plane.
and every one of you. I love you.
I'm voting Cuomo. Get me back out there.
For the fight you made, for the soul that you showed, and the example that you set. New York City heard us, and we will be the better for it. Thank you. God bless you.
Hey, you can't ask for more. You can't ask for more. You can't ask for more, honestly. On a concession speech, he stopped the booze. I'll take it. I mean, I guess I could ask for more. The first half was crazy. Whatever. I can't. The bar's not crazy. Where's who else is Curtis giving a speech? I missed it. I mean, I could watch it. His speech was 6-7. We're still waiting on Mamdani's. We're still waiting on it, dude. Playing a little Kanye and Twista, huh? Interesting. So nice of Cuomo to let Mamdani win so he can run for president now. That was big. That was big. It gives Cuomo more chance to run for pres, and I appreciate that. That is big. How's Maine going? The Maine election isn't for a while. It's like a year. Or when is the Maine election? It's not for a while. People are just talking about it early. Because of the Plattner stuff. Next summer is probably, yeah, it's like 2026 summer, and then I heard you were endorsed by Cuomo for the Streamer Awards. For what category? None of those categories. I don't think I fit for any of them, right? I was scrolling. Marvel Rival Streamer? Yeah. Oh, here's the speech. Okay, wait. What? Why the fuck you send me the most? You sent me like a Disney Plus embedded ABC not YouTube link. their own video platform. Why can't I just get YouTube? Rising star? Bro, they need a falling star category. Give my ass falling star. All right? I'll fucking crush that. All right, let's see the speech.
Let me make mention, and I want to applaud.
Dude, why the fuck did you send me a video on this insane platform with audio in one ear? I don't, why did you do this? There must be a better source. Is this how you watch videos? I'm going to YouTube. I'll find this in fucking 1 second. So, Concession. There's a short, but I can't find the full.
So, we have a mayor. So,
I can't find it. Did you see Trump's tweet? What did Trump tweet? I'm sorry, what? Trump wasn't on the ballot and shutdown were the two reasons that Republicans lost elections tonight, according to pollsters. So much to unpack here. First of all, you're taking quite a bit of blame for the shutdown. So I would say that's part of it. I would say it's funny to say, according to pollsters, when 99% of your life is meant screaming about the fake news polls. But all of a sudden, after elections that you lost, that you were polled to have lost, you say you trust the pollsters when they say it's because you weren't on the ballot? That's crazy. All I'm saying, bro, all I'm saying is it feels a little bit like he's lost his fucking touch. And not his touch for like, I think his touch for getting the base riled. They're obviously going to support him a certain percentage no matter what, but I feel like he's lost his fucking. I get the sense he doesn't have the fucking heat. Maybe he'll pull it out. Maybe he'll come up with a fucking great fucking nickname for whoever runs in 28, or in 26. I'm just gonna watch this bad audio version because I don't think there's another one. Do you guys mind? Just have to listen to your left ear, bro. Listen to your left ear. I don't have a different one. I mean, maybe I'll do one more search. Oh, I found it.
First, I
think it's still left ear though. This is YouTube.
Make mention, and I want to applaud everybody in New York City who came out to exercise their right.
Highest turnout in 40 years, 50 years.
We will be setting a new record. It hasn't been achieved since I was a young boy watching the election in 1969 of John Lindsay. Over 2 million voters. We need to applaud all New Yorkers because men have died in battle so that we have the right to vote. In this case, to choose our next mayor and other elected officials, and the precious right of free speech, which we need to preserve.
True.
The answer to hate speech is more free speech, and that's what we represent.
Okay.
But this has always been us versus them.
Well, that's not.
This has always been us versus them.
That's such a different
From
message.
the time I declared my candidacy,
That's
the
such
masters of the universe, the billionaires, decided that I should not have the right to represent all of you, to be the voice of the voiceless, the working class people who are the backbone of this city. So the billionaires and the insiders and the influencers continue to put the pressure on
The influencers?
to say, Curtis, you don't have the right to run. We will determine who the next mayor
I didn't
is.
stop him.
And you remember what I told them. No, no, no. and then they bribed me.
Okay, but I
as
mean,
much
they didn't
as
vote for
$10
you.
million. And I'll never forget, my great wife Nancy was listening to that final call when a person said to me, come on, Curtis, everybody has a price. Well, guess what? We don't have a price.
All right.
You can't buy us, rent us, lease us. We are not for sale. We are the people. So, we have a mayor-elect. Obviously, I wish him good luck because if he does well, we do well.
True.
But I will tell you this. We have spent 2 years organizing this movement. It's not just Republicans or Democrats or independents. It's animal lovers. It's people who've been disenfranchised. People who have been pushed to the side, whose voices have not been heard. The homeless, the emotionally disturbed, the veterans, the people who ride the subways. We've been with them each and every day. And we will not surrender. We will not retreat. We will not leave this city of New York. We will improve. We will not move. And let me warn our new leader, if you try to implement socialism, if you try to render our police weak and impotent,
let him know.
if you forsake the people's public safety, we're not only organizing, but we are mobilizing.
He's ready
and
to fight.
we will become the mayor-elect and his supporters' worst enemies, worst nightmare. Yes.
All right.
We, the people, will always be united. That's right. That's right. We, the people, will always be united. That has been our quest from day one. Some of the most powerful people in the world mobilized to silence us and to tell people, don't vote for Curtis Sliwa. Don't vote for you, the people.
I mean,
vote.
To be clear, you know, you're Republican. Trump said that. Trump said that. Trump said, don't vote for you because you can't win. Vote for fucking Cuomo. He'd rather have a, you know, that.
For Andrew Cuomo. They tried to bribe me out of this race. The best thing I have in this entire world is my lovely wife, Nancy. Like so many other New Yorkers who dedicated her life to rescuing animals in distress.
That's cool.
And yet, some of the most powerful people in the world made fun
W.
of
Nancy
and me for what we do. To care for animals.
Nothing wrong with the wife guy,
people,
folks. Nothing wrong with the wife guy.
That's a humanitarian thing to do. That's not political. That's what people should be doing for other people. So although the most powerful people in the world turned others against us, in this time where we could have saved the city, we will continue our mission.
Okay.
We're not leaving to Florida or Georgia or North Carolina or South Carolina, Texas or Tennessee. We stay, we fight for what we know is right. Never surrender. We improve, we don't move. This movement continues
He's a slogan
on
guy.
in the subways, in the streets, in the neighborhoods. where all of you, the people, are from. And we will continue to fight.
Doing the fight when Trump endorsed Cuomo is crazy. That's crazy.
And tonight, those people who think they're powerful and think we're powerless will understand that the people have spoken.
I mean,
one person,
yeah, sure,
one
but
vote.
the people did spoke.
And now we will hold the mayor-elect
it's so strange.
to make sure that he serves all the people and that socialism does not replace capitalism. Law and order must be imposed to keep our city safe and secure. We want everybody to know if you're young or old, you can stay in New York, you can prosper, you can live the American dream. I swear to all of you, on behalf of my wife Nancy, myself, and everybody who made this effort possible, we will continue on. They have not stopped us. They have not silenced our voices.
Is there a 30-year age gap? You say
we
that?
will prevail in honor of our parents and grandparents. The tradition of America will grow and prevail and prosper, and it will be we the people who will be successful. I want to thank my campaign team that has been magnificent, comprised of millennials and Gen Zers. James Perone, who's been our campaign manager. Outstanding. Some of the young men and women who are part of our social networking team, which, as
Let's
you
go,
can
millennials
see,
and Gen Z.
has really put our message forward. I want to thank Rob Cole, who's been our senior campaign organizer. I want to thank the chairman and chairwomen of the 5 counties of New York City, the Republican leaders who stood by my side and did not bend or bow to the pressure that was coming from up high.
You all right?
And I hope by tonight's tally, we will see a number of our Republicans down ballot who are elected into office to be the checks and balances to the Democrats who are the majority. And I really hope that people will have heard us, and on the back of the ballot, the initiative and referendum will have voted no to the city of yes, which is going to destroy your residential quality of life.
The city
so
of yes?
understand
What is
this.
he talking about? Oh, it's
This
Ron's
is a
live.
setback tonight.
We're cutting to the live speech. Thank you, Curtis, for your speech. We're cutting to the live.
So first, let's hear a round of applause for our day one endorsers, those who helped build this movement into what it's become. New York City DSA.
Day one. What is that mic, dude?
Cat
Wait.
Voice. Drum Beats. New York Communities for Change. And Jewish Voice for Peace Action. And please give it up for our friends at the New York Working Families Party who have been such a leader in our long fight for an affordable, livable city.
Wait, Prop 50 passed? That's
Now,
crazy.
do we have labor in the House? Throughout this campaign, we have stood shoulder to shoulder with our brothers and sisters in organized labor at 1 a.m. in Queens, at 4 p.m. in Manhattan, at 6 a.m. in Brooklyn, at every time of day and night in every corner
Drake
of
songs.
the city, and we are so grateful for your
The
partnership.
camera looks like my camera.
And we are so proud to be backed by dozens of elected leaders, from the local to the state to the federal level. And we know that the relationships that we have built will only deepen from City Hall as we work together to transform New York into a city where every person can live a dignified life.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Trump was right. The gates of hell are opening. The earthquakes in New York. The fucking pentagram.
I also want to thank our incredible campaign staff.
It's fucking...
You have sacrificed your social lives and your sleep schedules, and you have given so much to this movement.
Stomping.
And then when Cuomo decided to get back into the race, you dug deep and gave more. I have been so honored to work with you, learn from you, and support you as you have faced unprecedented scrutiny and at times ugliness and threats from our opponents. You have built a historic campaign, so please give them all a round of applause. And please join me in celebrating the person who has been Zoran's right hand from day one, whose deep commitment to our movement and care for our people has infused every part of this campaign from top to bottom, and without whom we would not be here tonight, El Biscard Church.
Let's do this one. This one looks better.
Campaign from top to bottom, and without whom we would not be here tonight, El Biscard Church.
Less shaky, better audio. Less shaky, better audio. Worse angle, though. Wait, the audio's fucking worse. God damn it.
A round of applause.
It's so shaky, though. There's no...
And
how
there
hard
are
is this
too
to
many
do?
supporters to name.
It's 2025.
So I want to speak to everyone directly. Please raise your hand if you have given to this campaign, whether that is time, labor, knocking a door, hosting an event, creating art. And if you are one of the tens
Creating
of
art?
This is beautiful. And if you are one
I
of
talked
the
about
tens of
Lemonade Stand.
thousands of people who contributed but cannot be with us tonight, this is for you as well.
Hands up. I made a video.
You have made history. You set unreachable goals and then exceeded them. You believed in this city and believed in each other. And you achieved something that people will speak of for decades to come. You led with kindness and compassion. And most importantly, during a time of despair and rising fascism, you decided to fight for someone that you don't know. So thank you.
Who is she? What's her role in the campaign?
Friends, the scope of this campaign was truly unprecedented. We had hundreds of thousands of conversations with our neighbors.
I want to hear Zoran.
And trained leaders who will help us deliver our agenda for the next 4 years.
Campaign manager can speech.
But this record-breaking program did not come out of nowhere. It was the product of years of organizing and leadership development by New York City DSA and so many of our movement partners.
I'm trying to find
And we were so fortunate to be led on this campaign by someone who has been a part of this work from the beginning. She led Julia Salazar's groundbreaking campaign in 2018. And since then, has been behind the scenes in so many of our victories.
No, it's not
If
better
this
either.
campaign made you feel powerful, or taught you something, or showed you discipline, or brought you joy, you have this person to thank. She is caring, wise, and deeply committed to our movement. And I am sure she is backstage losing her mind at being called out like this. But I need everyone here to please join me in giving her the longest and loudest round of applause, our organizing director, Tasha.
Shout out Tasha. I'd like to hear Zoran speak.
Thank you. This is very exciting. Thank you, everyone. I'm Tasha, and I've had...
Wait, she worked in the Blue Man Group? Is that real?
I'm the field director on this campaign.
I'm looking at this.
I first crossed paths with Zoran in 2017 on a city council campaign for Kader El-Yatim in Bay Ridge. Zoran was the paid canvas manager, and I was volunteering on the campaign as a member of New York City Democratic Socialists of America. I don't think that we could ever have imagined that 8 years later, we would be here on election night for a mayoral campaign, 104,000 volunteers strong.
That is big. That's crazy. That is a huge number of volunteers.
104,000 volunteers. We love numbers. We love metrics. But I want to talk first about what's behind those numbers. Every number is, in a way, an act of bravery.
No Aiden Ross shout out yet.
It's not the easiest thing.
It is a miss.
For many, including myself, it takes a moment of bravery at the beginning, asking a stranger something about their lives and sharing something about yours. Sharing what you want to see in the world, it can be daunting.
I mean, the cameraman's scared as hell.
Thousands of people did it.
He's shaking.
And every time, every volunteer went to a door and talked to a stranger, they offered their vision to that stranger and invited that stranger to be a part of shaping their vision. We love strangers. Every door knock, every phone call is a statement of belief that politics is for all of us. This campaign and this city is all of ours to shape. I also want to say something about field leads.
I got a roar.
All of our canvases.
Field leads!
For those who don't know, all of our canvases have been led by volunteers we call field leads. Many of them are here. Most led a shift every week, and some led a shift every week since December. And every time they led a canvass, and they were the ones welcoming new volunteers into our movement. They were the ones who helped inspire folks coming out to canvass for the first time. Without those 700 people who chose to step into leadership,
I did see Property
in an
Pass.
uncertain moment,
I
and
voted
try
for it.
something new and scary, this field operation at this scale would not have happened. Those 700 people prove that leadership isn't about having all of the answers. It's about the willingness to step into the unknown and inspire others to imagine something better.
Okay.
So here are the numbers. Over 104,000 volunteers made over 4.4 million calls. At around noon today, a volunteer knocked our 3 millionth door.
Damn. 3 million.
Over 700 field leads have led over 5,700 canvasses in 243 neighborhoods.
I will say,
6,568 voters signed up to volunteer on the spot when they were canvassed by somebody. 8,389 voters signed up to volunteer when they were asked by a phone banker. These are unprecedented numbers.
pause for a second. There's this book, No Shortcuts, Organizing for Power in the New Gilded Age. It's about labor and community organizing. I'm only about halfway through, to be honest. But it is pretty fucking up the alley of what happened here. You know what I'm saying? The real boots on the ground, door to door, grassroots, streets, lots of people brought, that There is something to that. That's a real sustainable
we all know
sort
that
of.
We won't stop at electing Zoran. We will continue to fight to bring the affordable of New York City to life.
It is cool.
I am so excited to do that with all of you. And now I'm so honored to introduce the person you've been waiting to hear.
All right, here we go.
We've worked for many years to bring about change in New York City that it so urgently needs. He's been a friend, and he is the next mayor of the greatest city on earth, Zoran Mamdani.
All right, the stash.
Thank you, my friends.
When does he start? When does the term start?
The sun may have set over our city this evening, but as Eugene Debs once said,
Jan 1st?
I can see the dawn of a better day for humanity. For as long as we can remember, the working people of New York have been told by the wealthy and the well-connected that power does not belong in their hands. Fingers bruised from lifting boxes on the warehouse floor, palms calloused from delivery bike handlebars, knuckles scarred with kitchen burns. These are not hands that have been allowed to hold power. And yet, over the last 12 months, you have dared to reach for something greater. Tonight, against all odds, we have grasped it. The
Million
future
votes?
is in our hands.
First person to get 1 million votes in 50 years?
My friends, we have toppled a political dynasty. I wish Andrew Cuomo only the best in private life. But let tonight be the final time I utter his name as we turn the page on a politics that abandons the many and answers only to the few. New York, tonight you have delivered a mandate for change.
That's true. Definitely true.
A mandate for a new kind of politics. A mandate for a city we can afford. And a mandate for a government that delivers exactly that. On January 1st, I will be sworn in as the mayor of New York City.
Day one!
And that is because of you. So before I say anything else, I must say this. Thank you. Thank you to the next generation of New Yorkers who refused to accept that the promise of a better future was a relic of the past. You showed that when politics speaks to you without condescension, we can usher in a new era of leadership. We will fight for you because we are you. Or as we say on Steinway, ana minkum wa ilaykum.
What are you saying, Squeaks?
Thank you to those so often forgotten by the politics of our city who made this movement their own. I speak of Yemeni bodega owners and Mexican abuelas, Senegalese taxi drivers and Uzbek nurses, Trinidadian line cooks and Ethiopian aunties. Yes, aunties. To every New Yorker in Kensington and Midwood and Hunts Point, know this. This city
and the
is
white
your
streamers.
City, and this democracy is yours too. This campaign is about people like Wesley, an 1199 organizer I met outside of Elmhurst Hospital on Thursday night. A New Yorker who lives elsewhere, who commutes 2 hours each way from Pennsylvania.
This is about guys like
too
Pookie,
expensive in this
a
city.
streamer I met.
It's about people like the woman I met on the BX 33 years ago, who said to me, I used to love New York, but now it's just where I live. And it's about people like Richard, the taxi driver I went on a 15-day hunger strike with outside of City Hall, who still has to drive his cab 7 days a week. My brother, we are in City Hall now.
Sick. Based.
This victory is for all of them. And it's for all of you. The more than 100,000 volunteers who built this campaign into an unstoppable force. Because of you, we will make this city one that working people can love and live in again.
No J-Slap mention, no Squeaks mention.
With every door knocked, every petition signature earned, and every hard-earned conversation, you eroded the cynicism that has come to define our politics.
It has.
Now I know that I have asked for much from you over this last year. Time and again, you have answered my calls. But I have one final request.
Sub-day truck.
New York City.
Sub-day truck.
Breathe this moment in. We have held our breath for longer than we know. We have held it in anticipation of defeat. Held it because the air has been knocked out of our lungs too many times to count.
Oh, that's a good speech.
Held it because we cannot afford to exhale. Thanks to all of those who sacrificed so much, we are breathing in the air of a city that has been reborn.
That's good. That's a good speech.
To my campaign team, who believed when no one else did, and who took an electoral project and turned it into so much more, I will never be able to express the depth of my gratitude. You can sleep now. To my parents, Mama and Baba.
Dude, someone said, now announce a crypto, Zoran.
You have made me into the man I am today.
Dude, roll out a coin right now. Drop a coin
so
right
proud
now.
To be your son. And to my incredible wife, Rama.
Dude, he cheers for his wife.
Hayati. There is no one I would rather have by my side in this moment and in every moment.
You gotta be a wife guy to run for mayor. All these candidates were wife guys. Except for Cuomo, I guess.
To every New Yorker, whether you voted for me, for one of my opponents, or felt too disappointed by politics to vote at all. Thank you for the opportunity to prove myself worthy of your trust.
I like that. I like that.
I will wake each morning with a singular purpose: to make this city better for you than it was the day before.
Okay.
There are many who thought this day would never come, who feared that we would be condemned only to a future of less, with every election consigning us simply to more of the same. And there are others who see politics today as too cruel for the flame of hope to still burn.
Mm-hmm.
New York, we have answered those fears. Tonight we have spoken in a clear voice. Hope is alive. Hope is a decision that tens of thousands of New Yorkers made day after day, volunteer shift after volunteer shift, despite attack ad after attack ad.
Are they playing Doom?
More than 1 million of us stood in our churches, in gymnasiums, in community centers, as we filled in the ledger of democracy. And while we cast our ballots alone, we chose hope together. Hope over tyranny. Hope over big money and small ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Hope over despair. We won because New Yorkers allowed themselves to hope that the impossible could be made possible. And we
I want
won
to see a Hope Corps
because
edit
we
that
insisted
stat.
that no longer would politics be something that is done to us. Now it is something that we do.
That's what I was saying earlier, bro. Yeah, I do feel like that's a strong feeling. People that are supporting movements like this. I think that's core of it. I legitimately think that.
I think of the words of Jawaharlal Nehru.
Why never the words of
comes but
Atrioc
rarely in
or of
history.
XQC or of...
When we step out from the old to the new, when an age ends and when the soul of a nation long suppressed finds utterance. Tonight we have stepped out from the old into the new.
We're getting there.
So let us speak now with clarity and conviction that cannot be misunderstood about what this new age will deliver and for whom. This will be an age where New Yorkers expect from their leaders a bold vision of what we will achieve, rather than a list of excuses for what we are too timid to attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Central to that vision will be the most ambitious agenda to tackle the cost of living crisis that this city has seen since the days of Fiorello LaGuardia.
LaGuardia was a great mayor. One of the greatest mayors in American history.
An agenda that will freeze the rents for more than 2 million rent-stabilized tenants.
It's fine. I'm happy for you.
Make buses fast and free.
That one could be good.
And deliver universal child care across our city.
That seems great. That seems great.
Years from now, may our only regret be that this day took so long to come. This new age will be one of relentless improvement. We will hire thousands more teachers. We will cut waste from a bloated bureaucracy.
What about the streamers?
We will work tirelessly to make lights shine again in the hallways of NYCHA developments where they have long flickered.
I want to hear a lot for streamers.
Safety and justice will go hand in hand as we work with police officers to reduce crime and create a department of community safety that tackles the mental health crisis and homelessness crises head on.
Good idea. What about DEI in video games?
Excellence will become the expectation across government, not the exception. In this new age we make for ourselves, we will refuse to allow those who traffic in division and hate to pit us against one another.
What about Sharia law?
In this moment of political darkness, New York will be the light.
Good speech, powerful.
Here, we believe in standing up for those we love. Whether you are an immigrant, a member of the trans community, One of the many black women that Donald Trump has fired from a federal job. A single mom still
Lisa
waiting
Cook's
for
in
the
the
cost
audience?
of groceries to go down. Or anyone else with their back against the wall.
Atrioc viewers.
Your struggle is ours too. And we will build a city hall that stands steadfast alongside Jewish New Yorkers and does not waver in the fight against the scourge of anti-Semitism. Where the more than 1 million Muslims know that they belong. Not just in the 5 boroughs of this city, but in the halls of power. No more will New York be a city where you can traffic in Islamophobia and win an election.
Sorry, Rudy Giuliani.
This new age will be defined by a competence and a compassion that have too long been placed at odds with one another. We will prove that there is no problem too large for government to solve and no concern too small for it to care about. For years, those in City Hall have only helped those who can help them. But on January 1st, we will usher in a city government that helps everyone. Now, I know that many have heard our message only through the prism of misinformation. Tens of millions of dollars have been spent to redefine reality and to convince our neighbors that this new age is something that should frighten them. As has so often occurred, the billionaire class has sought to convince those making $30 an hour that their enemies are those earning $20 an hour. They want the people to fight amongst ourselves so that we remain distracted from the work of remaking a long broken system. We refuse to let them dictate the rules of the game anymore. They can play by the same rules as the rest of us.
I like that. I like that.
Together, we will usher in a generation of change. And if we embrace this brave new course, rather than fleeing from it, we can respond to oligarchy and authoritarianism with the strength it fears, not the appeasement it craves. After all, if anyone can show a nation betrayed by Donald Trump how to defeat him, it is the city that gave rise to him.
Mars?
And if there is any way to terrify a despot, it is by dismantling the very conditions that allowed him to accumulate power.
Okay.
This is not only how we stop Trump, it's how we stop the next one.
Trump too.
So Donald Trump.
Barron.
Since I know
Watch out,
you're
Barron.
watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up.
All right, but let's hear Chuck Schumer's speech. Let's hear Schumer's speech.
The Donald Trumps of our city have grown far too comfortable taking advantage of their tenants.
Before we
will put an end to the
Let
culture
me
of
hear
corruption
Chuck Schumer's
that has
speech
allowed
first.
billionaires like Trump to evade taxation and exploit tax breaks.
Fund the
We will
IRS.
stand alongside unions and expand labor protections because we know, just as Donald
Amen.
Trump does,
Amen.
that when working people have ironclad rights, the bosses who seek to extort them become very small indeed.
It's like Hopper in A Bug's
New
Life.
York will remain a a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants. And as of tonight, led by an immigrant. So hear me, President Trump, when I say this. To get to any of us, you will have to get through all of us.
Okay.
When we enter City Hall in 58 days, expectations will be high. We will meet them.
I like that.
A great New Yorker once said that while you campaign in poetry, you govern in prose. If that must be true, let the prose we write still rhyme, and let us build a shining city for all.
Bars.
And we must chart a new path, as bold as the one we have already traveled. After all, the conventional wisdom would tell you that I am far from the perfect candidate. I am young, despite my best efforts to grow older. I am Muslim. I am a democratic socialist. And most damning of all, I refuse to apologize for any of this.
All right.
And yet, if tonight teaches us anything, it is that convention has held us back. We have bowed at the altar of caution, and we have paid a mighty price. Too many working people cannot recognize themselves in our party.
True.
And too many among us have turned to the right for answers to why they've been left behind. We will leave mediocrity in our past. No longer will we have to open a history book for proof that Democrats
knows us,
can
we're
dare
gamers.
to be great. Our greatness will be anything but abstract. It will be felt by every rent-stabilized tenant who wakes up on the first of every month, knowing the amount they're going to pay hasn't soared since the month before. It will be felt by each grandparent who can afford to stay in the home they have worked for, and whose grandchildren live nearby because the cost of childcare didn't send them to Long Island.
I like that.
It will be felt by the single mother who is safe on her commute and whose bus runs fast enough that she doesn't have to rush school drop-off to make it to work on time. And it will be felt when New Yorkers open their newspapers in the morning and read headlines of success, not scandal.
Okay.
Most of all, it will be felt by each New Yorker when the city they love finally loves them back. Together, New York, we're going to freeze the... Together, New York, we're going to make buses fast and...
Free!
Together, New York, we're going to deliver universal... Let the words we've spoken together, the dreams we've dreamt together, become the agenda we deliver together. New York, this power, it's yours. This city belongs to you. Thank you.
Good speech. Good speech. Guys, just for 1 second, can we get a quick moment of silence for someone who's really, really sad today? And that's Squeaks. Can we? I know Squeaks really wanted Cuomo, and I know this is not something he's handling well. I know we're all happy for Zoran, but if you could just give a moment for Squeaks, he put his heart and soul into Cuomo's campaign. And he lost Cheney on the same day. I feel for him. I feel like only mayor. Really? Only mayor? That's funny. Couldn't you be a doctor and mayor? That's funny. That's a hoot. That's a hoot. Good speech. Good speech. Congratulations to Zoran Mamdani. Big win in New York. I think a big sign of frustration and desire for change, especially among young people. And the turnout is a sign for a lot of things. It's a sign for people's willingness to fucking do something about. I think we've been in this liminal moment of powerlessness, of lack of agency, of despair, of uncertainty, and I think people are grabbing onto the wheels and saying fuck it. They're going to try to change things, and I respect that. Listen, do I want to watch something? What did the Democrats post? What is this? Quick tweet. What's this? POV, you wake up in New York tomorrow morning. Oh no! Squeaks, you gotta run, bro. You have to run now. You have to run now. He tricked us. All right. All right. Here's the deal. Is NYC the new streamer hub? I don't know. There's definitely people out there, but oh no, I'm not ending. Well, I'm ending pretty soon, but I was gonna watch. I thought there was something I really wanted to watch. Maybe it was a Hank Green or something. I think Hank Green had a crazy video. He had government of the few by the fewer. Is that interesting? I can't road. Here's I'm telling you the truth. Here's the fucking honest truth, bro. Ari's family's here. Ari's family's here, and it's her. We're having a thing, so I can't stay too long. Eddie Burback is goated. I'm going to see the Lakers game with Eddie Burback, and Jarvis, and Lud, some other people tomorrow. It'll be fun. I haven't watched this video yet. Tomorrow. It's your family or us. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? I don't see a difference. I guess I'm just that kind of streamer, though. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm just that kind of streamer. The sub button is right there, by the way. It's like right. I'm totally separately, but the sub button is right there. Another quick tweet. What's this from Double Doink? Andrew Cuomo found stumbling down Fifth Avenue, desperately searching for one last grandma to kill. Okay. All right. Maybe we'll end on that note. Chat, I am going to end. I'm going to spend time with my family. Thank you for watching. That was a very fun stream today. Congratulations to Mamdani. Big win in New York. And I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, wait. I do need to end because I have to go live very early tomorrow. I'm doing not very early, but I'm doing like a 1 p.m. stream to interview Melody Wright about the state of housing in America. And I hope you tune in tomorrow, or at least catch the clip. I think it'll be very interesting. She's an extremely knowledgeable person who tells it like it is. So thank you very much for watching. And yeah. Good night, good luck. Should I rate somebody? I'm gonna go spend time with Art. We could rate Small Ant. I never get to rate Small Ant. How about that? What rate Small Ant? Tell him thanks for spoiling Silk Song for me. All right, guys. Good night. Good luck. Appreciate you. 07s. Not the longest streams the last 2 days, but I liked them both. Vibes were great, so I appreciate that. Goodbye.